I've got a box over here. But the question is, what is inside this box? What do you think is inside? Well, enough wait. Let's dig in. What could be inside this box? So I'm on my bed right now, and let's open this bad boy up. What is inside this box? Another box with a cool logo on it? Well, what's inside that box? Here, let's just get this out. So this is a box, which I found inside another box, which was inside another box with shipping information on it. But check this box out. What do you think this is? Put it in the chat. What do you think is inside this box? I mean, come on, this is a pretty premium box. I'll give you a hint. It's a limited edition. Here's what it is. This might give you a little hint. No, you're not the only one here. There's 4 people. All right. So, let's open up this box. Recipes? Good try. Actually, all right, you ready? Boom. This is the certificate of authenticity. This is a premium limited edition Millennial Samurai. I mean, this thing is chrome. This thing is shiny. Look, you can even see my phone in the reflection. This is crazy. This thing is so cool. I love this book. Now it coming in chrome. This is beautiful. With its own little box. This is crazy because AI is advancing so fast, it's going to replace a lot of jobs and tasks. And there are a few skills that AI can't replace. And that's why that book is important. So what about this coronavirus thing? This coronavirus thing is crazy because it's really showing us how vulnerable we are. And what's very interesting, Bill Gates actually did a TED Talk in 2015, and he predicted that we're not prepared for a worldwide epidemic. And you know what? He was right. And now you could have your own thoughts on, Bill Gates, and I'm not going to share my opinion on YouTube because it's going to be shut down. I can't say, there's no freedom of speech anymore on these platforms because the people who are running these platforms are part of an agenda. Now, I think that's enough said about that. But here's what I'll say. If this time is really reminding us how important our immune system is. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this immune system in our little live. And, feel free to ask any question you want in the chat below. Because this is exactly what it's for. This is why I love these lives. And yeah, feel free to like this video. It's going to tell the YouTube algorithm to recommend it to more people. That would be awesome. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the immune system, but first I want to say big update. I'm creating a little booklet that is going to be little because it's going to be very refined, very to the point on what you need to do to protect yourself from coronavirus. What foods you need to eat, what foods suppress your immune system, best ways to detoxify, all that awesome stuff. Thank you for the like. So this booklet's going to come out soon, so stay tuned. I'm going to give an announcement on that, but it's going to be awesome, and it's definitely something you should have to protect yourself from this coronavirus. And even if there is no coronavirus, as some people believe there isn't, I'm not going to say my opinion on this because it might be shut down because that's just how YouTube is. There's no freedom of speech anymore. Same with Facebook. But here's what I will say. Whether there's a coronavirus or not, the fact is your immune system is the only thing that's protecting you from a virus or an infection killing you. In fact, very interesting, viruses in the springtime, usually they come in the springtime, it's the time of renewing. It's a time when plants grow, and our bodies are tuned into that, which is why that time is when we get sick, because what is you getting sick? If you get a cold or the cold, really, what it is it's your body's way of cleansing itself. Now, sometimes cleansing makes you feel sick, yes, and that's just your body's way of cleansing. But that's why it's in the time of the spring. In spring when things are sprouting and all that stuff. So that's why most people get a cold in that time. And look at the flu. The flu, a lot of people have got the flu and they've survived the flu with natural immunity. But there are many people who've died from it too. If you look at coronavirus cases, like a really large amount of people who are dying had 2 to 3 pre-existing conditions already. So they had a weaker immune system. So it's kind of funny. There's this really funny picture on Instagram that's going around, and it's people eat junk food, they smoke, they go to sleep late, all that stuff. And then they're worried that they might get sick from the coronavirus. Another funny one is people who hated plastic straws and plastic spoons are now loving plastic gloves. And another thing I want to say is a lot of people aren't really getting this message, but face masks are not going to protect you if they're just a piece of fabric like medical masks. A lot of people, especially in my neighborhood, a lot of people are wearing medical masks and thinking that that's going to cut it. But it's not. It's actually more dangerous to wear a medical mask than it is to not wear anything. Because if a coronavirus gets on the mask, you're breathing that all day. That is not good news. So don't buy the masks. Because, a lot of people, or were working in the hospitals, they don't have enough supplies. They don't have these masks. And people in the hospitals who are working as doctors and saving lives, they need the medical masks and the N95s and all those masks way more than you need them. So don't buy these masks. Save them for the hospitals. That's that. Now let's get into the very interesting side of the immune system. Now, I've mentioned in the video that your immune system is 70% your gut. But what's very interesting is that you gotta detoxify, because you can think of it like your new phone, and I've explained this in the video. You don't want to bog down your body with toxins. When you have a new phone and you load applications on it, it slows down. You have to clear it. You have to detoxify it. And that's the same with your body. You don't want to bog down your body with a bunch of toxins. This is why it's very important to detoxify. Now, I can give you many detoxification tips, which I'm going to give in the book, but I want to give something you won't find in the book. Well, you will find in the book, but this is very important. One of the most important systems that your body has, there's more lymphatic fluid in your body than there is blood in your body. Lymphatic fluid is your detoxification system. It takes dead cells and all that stuff, all that garbage, and just flushes it through your body. But it doesn't have a central pump like your heart. And I've mentioned cold immersion before because it creates muscle contraction. Muscle contraction is how the lymphatic system moves around. But if the lymphatic system, the lymph fluid does not move around, it becomes like a swamp, and it does not detoxify properly. This is dangerous. This will destroy your immune system, and you have a much higher risk of getting infected with the coronavirus. So this is why it's very important to make sure this lymphatic system fluid is moving. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, we're self-quarantined at home. Nobody's moving. So this is why it's so much more important to move now, because we're getting a lot less movement than usual because we're all in quarantine. And this is why you can do cold showers to get the lymphatic system fluid moving. You can do some push-ups and stuff. You can do workouts at home. You can go outside and keep your social distancing. And I went outside today and I played with a boomerang in a field. It was very fun, but I got my exercise that way, and of course I do cold showers. I'm going to take my cold shower after this, and it's very, very important. So make sure you're getting the lymphatic system fluid moving. And also, it's just important to stay healthy and stay moving, and that's something a lot of people aren't doing now because they're quarantined at home. And the whole world is on lockdown because of a virus, and that just shows how... that really goes to show that nature really has power over us, because this bacteria can completely change our life, our little world. The way things are every single day are all of a sudden changed. There's even limits on food now in grocery stores. So that's very interesting. I got some cool stuff coming up, so that's why I haven't been posting much. Cool projects coming up. I'm going to do this thing called the Growth Project, which is going to be very interesting. It's going to be in my community, so if you guys are in Vancouver, definitely stay tuned. I'm also going to release the new little booklet, and that thing is going to be packed. Something you should definitely get when it comes out. It's going to come out on April 14th. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be on the Ben Greenfield Fitness podcast on May 4th. And I'm also going to be on Bernardo Moya's podcast, SU Expo. I'm going to be on his podcast on May 4th. May 4th, that's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, right? But of course, it's not going to be released on that day because I'm just going to record it that day. And this is a little personal information. I got a new microphone, so it's going to be coming soon. And this is really important because this means the next video I'm going to do, you guys are going to have the smoothest audio quality. Maybe not the next one because the shipping is delayed, but yeah, it's going to be some smooth audio. It's a really good mic, so you should definitely be excited about that. You guys have any questions before I leave this live? Any questions, you can just type in the chat below. It'll pop up on my screen over here. Do you have questions for recipes, immunity, anything? Don't be afraid to type it in the chat. So type in your chat if you have any questions on the coronavirus or immunity or anything. I'd be fine to answer it before I end this live. I'll just give you a little bit of time to write it. Meanwhile, I'm going to close up this magical blocks. Okay, no questions? All right. Nice to hear from you. Did you finish my... Yeah. So Genius Mode is finished. As of yesterday, I got it back from the formatter, and it's perfect. It's done. And I'm really excited for that because it took me 3 years to write it. I'm not going to release it yet, though, because of this coronavirus thing. I mean, I guess it's a good time, but I have this book launch with the little booklet on the pandemic protocol. And because I'll be releasing that book, I don't want it to be undermined by, or, I just don't want them competing. Another thing is, does vitamin C really help with immune system? I'll finish once I'm done with this book. But here's the thing. That book is really important. Pandemic protocol, it's important right now. My Genius Mode book is, I want to wait because I can't get it printed right now because the print shops are closed. So I'm going to wait to release it once I can print the book. Once I print the book, then I'll be able to sell it. So that's the deal with that. Vitamin C, of course, vitamin C does help. It's an antioxidant, and it will definitely help, and you should definitely consume vitamin C, but magnesium is just as important. Do I think I'm due for a haircut? Nah, I like my hair long. But yeah, okay, so vitamin C is important, but magnesium is just as important, if not more important. There are over 300 different cellular functions in the body that rely on magnesium, including converting food into energy. Another important thing, kind of important, is that not a single disease isn't linked to a magnesium deficiency. That's right, scientists haven't found a single disease yet that isn't linked to magnesium deficiency. Do you think someone could get it twice, the coronavirus? I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that's true. That sounds like a tactic to scare you because we've evolved over millions of years to have an immune system that becomes immune to things. We only get chickenpox once, right? Back then you'd only get it once, and you only get the flu once. You only get these sicknesses once. In some rare cases, maybe not, but your immune system in your body has evolved this way. You have an immune system that's evolved over millions of years to become immune to a virus or a sickness once you get it. So it makes no sense that out of all the diseases in the world, and now your body becomes immune to it, right? If you get sick, you get a flu, then you're going to be immune to it if you survive. I don't see why this coronavirus is any different. Thank you for the Hercules Jr. comment. I think of myself with the long hair, I think I look like a cool sailor dude. I mean, surfer dude. Like a cool surfer dude. Or maybe... Yeah, Hercules is nice. Okay. Alright, any other questions on the coronavirus? So yeah, that's my thing. I don't know if you can get it twice. I'm not an expert on it, but what I do know is that we've evolved with an immune system that has been around for millions of years, that is designed to protect you. So yeah, that's my thing on the coronavirus. Thank you for your advice. Yeah, take magnesium. Magnesium bicarbonate's the best source of magnesium. And here's how you make it. You take milk of magnesium, which you can buy at any pharmacy, and then you add 3 teaspoons into a bottle of carbonated water, close it up, put it in the fridge, shake it up after 10 minutes, and put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, take it out. Oh, sorry. You have magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate actually it kind of releases a gas when you create that reaction. And when pressure builds up in a bottle, it can explode. Doesn't mean it's explosive, that just means it builds up pressure, which is why they don't sell magnesium bicarbonate. So you have to make it yourself, just like I told you how to make it. Okay, Any other tips and tricks you'd like to learn, post in the comments below, or the chat below. Just any question, anything you'd like to know about the coronavirus, what my status is, or anything like that, or you want great recipes, anything. And then I'll end this live on a good note. But I just want to know, is there anything, because I really want to help, and that's my goal with this live. I want to help you in this time. And a lot of people, you know, they're very unsure about what they should do. Okay, be safe. You're very knowledgeable. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will be safe because my immune system is fully equipped with semi-automatic rifles and fully automatic machine guns, along with rocket launchers. When a virus enters my body, my immune system does not screw around. They pull out the heavy military weapons, and they launch the virus down the colon. That's my little spiel on it. It could be smoother. I'll work on that. Don't worry. Okay, any more questions? Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Yes, no, maybe so. Can you use artificial sweetened carbonated drinks for magnesium bicarbonate? I would not use artificially sweetened carbonated drinks. The reaction is the milk of magnesium, which is like magnesium hydroxide. That chemical, or whatever it's called chemical, but that element combined with carbonated water creates that reaction. So the water isn't fizzy anymore. But very interestingly, is the end result isn't fizzy, but it doesn't taste like much. It actually has this really nice, it tastes like fresh spring water. It's really nice. So you add a little bit of that to water, that solution, for the magnesium bicarbonate. I wouldn't use artificial sweeteners at all. That's going to damage your health. If you want a sweetener, stevia or honey, or you can use, what are other great sweeteners? You can use coconut sugar. That's what you'd use. Do not use artificial sweeteners. That's the worst for your body. And that's going to destroy your immune system. If you want some flavored water, just make sure. And natural flavors is just a catchword. There's nothing, it's just to make you feel better. There's no such thing as really, like, natural can mean anything. Because chemicals come from nature. They're natural. And natural flavored strawberry ice cream, the strawberry flavor comes from beaver butt excretions, and that is natural flavors. That's some scary stuff. Stay away from natural flavors. That doesn't mean anything, the word natural. And then artificial, that means something. Stay away from it. Okay. Any more questions before we close off this live? I will give you guys a few seconds to write it as I pack up my premium book. Should I just close it off now, or you guys have any more questions? All right. Okay. Do I play a musical instrument like my brother? No, I do not. Well, I do. I'm a natural. So, I guess this is the close off for the live. Good night if you're watching this live now, and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a lot. And this is definitely an interesting time. We're going to see a lot of events unfolding. Be very, here's the advice I'd give you. Look at the economy right now, because that is really what you should be worried about right now. The coronavirus, you know, we're all taking measures to stay safe, but look at the economy, because this is going to have a devastating and permanent effect on our economy. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of companies are going bankrupt. In fact, a bank even went bankrupt. There are other places in the world where you can only take $20 out of the bank a day. So look into that. Be aware. The economy is going to be affected. This is going to have a devastating effect on the economy. So that's my little tip. Good night. I hope you enjoyed this live. If you have any last questions, now is your chance to put it in the chat. And if you'd like to just say goodnight to me, that would be fabulous if you could put it in the chat. Like this video, There's 3 likes and there's 6 viewers. Come on, 3 of you are not liking the video. It's important. It's going to tell the YouTube algorithm to recommend it to more people. Hopefully, this will be over soon. I live in New York and it's the worst here. Yeah. It's affecting school here too. I gotta be honest with you. I'm enjoying sleeping in, but you know, I want this thing to end too. All right, awesome. 4 likes. 2 more people need to like it. 2 of you have not liked the video yet. I will end this once you like it. Okay, all right, guys. I'm gonna go eat my steamed vegetables right now. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed the live. If you're those 2 people who did not like the video yet, or there's one person that no, there's only one person who hasn't liked the video yet. Come on, let's give them some encouragement. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. 6 likes. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Good night.